My name's Molly. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Purpose, where we talk about that very thing. What's our purpose? Why are we here? What is our purpose on this earth? Well, if you've been watching these videos, you know what I think it is. I think the reason we have been put on this planet is to love God and love each other. That's what I think. I think our whole purpose is to get back to God and go to heaven. And to do that, we have to show Him we love Him. And we show Him we love Him by loving each other, which is tough to do. So He gave us directions. He gave us the Bible. And that's what we're doing in these videos. We're just going through the Bible and reading the stories and seeing how those relate to our lives and how we can get closer to God through the lessons of the people in the Bible. So we're still with good old Adam and Eve, who are just struggling along the best they can. They're messing up just like we do. They ate the apple from the tree that God told them not to eat from. They only had one rule, messed it up. I only have two rules: love God, love each other. I mess it up every day, so I can't blame Adam and Eve. And they messed up, and God came down to talk to them, and they hid from Him because they didn't want to get in trouble. And God knew where they were. He always knows where we are. But God found them and gave them a chance to fess up. What'd you do? Why were you hiding? So He gave them every chance to be honest. Tell Him what happened. What do you think they did? Well, they didn't lie about it, but they sure didn't take any responsibility for it. He asked Adam, "Adam, what'd you do? Why you hiding, man?" And what did Adam say? When God asked him, "Why'd you eat that apple?" Adam said, "The woman you gave me, God, she made me eat that apple." Are you kidding me? First, you're blaming Eve. Yes, she did give you the apple, but you could have said no. You didn't have to take it. You knew it was wrong. Just like I know it's wrong to gossip, I still do it, especially if other people are. Or maybe you hear people griping about politics or things going on in the world, and you jump right in there and start bashing people too. You know it's wrong. Just because they're doing it doesn't mean you have to. But it's easy to do. So we're just like Adam. He blamed Eve, threw her under the bus, and then he blamed God. "You gave her to me, God. Hey, I wouldn't have eaten that apple if she hadn't been here, but you gave her to me." So He's taken zero responsibility for this. So then God goes to Eve. "Eve, why'd you eat the apple?" She said, That snake tricked me into it, and that's why I ate it." So she's throwing Satan under the bus. Now, I do believe Satan is here on this earth, and I do believe that along with all his demons, who I think are real, and I think they do whisper in our ear and tempt us with things, put ideas into our head, try to confuse us. I do believe in that. But I know what's right and wrong. I know my purpose on this earth. Love God and love each other. So when I'm with a group of friends and they're gossiping, I know it's wrong. I don't have to jump in there, but I do. Or when people are, talking bad about others, I can jump right in there too. I can lie to get myself out of trouble. I know it's wrong. I still do it. I can't blame Satan for that. Can't blame him, because ultimately I'm responsible for myself. So now there's going to be consequences. They messed up. There's going to be consequences for that. And it's the same with us. We might think we get away with it. We might think, hey, nobody found out about that lie. Whoop, whoop, I'm off the hook. No, we are going to have to answer for it someday. So Adam and Eve have consequences. And those consequences are, first of all, God cursed Satan. So he got the worst out of this deal. And he told Satan, "You are going to have trouble between you and woman for the rest of your life since you tricked her. and you're going to have trouble with her kid. Foreshadowing to Mary. Mary is just going to put the whoops on Satan, and her son is going to just eliminate death for us. So Satan has no power over us because of Jesus. So that didn't come out very well, but anywho, so Satan got the worst of it. And then for Eve, God told her from now on, when women give birth and they bring life into this world, there's going to be pain. There will be pain with life. Life will not be pain-free anymore. And then for, and he also said a weird one, that her husband will rule over her. Adam is now going to rule over her. And that's a tricky one. I don't completely understand it. I don't think that means that husbands rule their wives and, you know, that they are subservient to them. I do think that means that, I don't know. I'm not going to take a guess on that one here on video because I don't want to lead anybody astray, but I don't believe it means that women are subservient. I think it means that we support our husbands, we support our children, we support our families, but I don't know. I don't want to say that one. You can decide that one for yourselves. For Adam, he said that he's going to have to work for everything now. Do you think I'm chickening out on that husband thing? I'm going to have to give that one some thought. Maybe I'm chickening out and I just don't want to say what I want to say. I don't know. I'll think on that. Leave a comment below. Maybe we'll come back to this one and we'll talk about that. But I don't want to lead anybody wrong, or I'll probably say it wrong. So Adam, he's going to have to work now for everything he eats. It's not just going to come easy. He's going to have to work hard and toil, and it's not going to be like living in the garden. It's going to be rocks and thistles and all kinds of stuff that he's going to have to deal with. So life just got a whole lot harder for Adam and Eve. It's not cozy and easy anymore, and it's going to hurt. And pain has come into the world. Death has come into the world, and it won't be nearly as much fun as the garden was. So that's what I have to say about this. Let me know if you think I should go back to that women and their husbands thing, and I'll give that one a thought. Next time we get together, we're going to talk about how much God loved Adam and Eve. He punished them just like we punish our kids when they do wrong, but he loves them more than anything in this world. And that's what we're going to talk about next time. So as you go through your week this week, just kind of think about Adam and Eve. Think about their time in the garden and how they step by step kind of fell away from God, and how they could have resisted all along and they didn't. And then think about you. Where do you take those steps away from God? Where could you resist the temptations to do the wrong thing and you don't? And then take ownership of it. Don't hide from God like Adam and Eve did. Don't throw people under the bus. Don't blame the Democrats or the Republicans or the liberals or the conservatives. Don't blame people. Take ownership for what you've done, and then love God and love each other. So think about it. Think about old Adam and Eve, and when we come back, we'll find out just how much God loved them. I hope you have a wonderful day today, everybody. Bye-bye.